Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. Are you watching my video for the first time? Thank you very much indeed. I'm Roy, welcoming you to the creative world. Before we jump into today's lesson, here I announce a small update. From now onwards, I'll upload my videos every Wednesday at 1900 hours, or you can say 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time, because Sunday is the only day I'm getting time to create the content. So last week we learned how to design a seamless carousel template for Instagram post in Adobe Illustrator, and today we will learn the same thing in Photoshop as I promised. Before we proceed to the main design process, I will just let you know that the process we followed actually in Adobe Illustrator, I will follow the same process in Photoshop, but we will see that what kind of difficulty we'll face. So let's create and understand the problem. Let's go to File, New, and again same as Illustrator, 1200 by 1200. I'll select Artboard. I'll just increase it to 150 resolution. 72 is too little for today's modern any kind of gadgets, whether it is any kind of smartphone or tabs or any screens. They have a great resolution, so 72 is too little to give the proper and great output on screen. So I'll take 150 and create it. Okay, so we need actually 3 or 4 or 5 artboards. So how we create it? In case of Illustrator, we did it at the beginning. We had the option to choose number of artboards at the beginning, but in case of Photoshop, we have to go to Move tool and then right click and then select Artboard tool, and now I have to select this one. So now you can see there are 4 plus sign on top, bottom, right, left, and we can add the same size artboard. You can see at the top 1200 pixel by 1200 pixel with white background. If we click one by one, if we need any other size, we can modify it here, like maybe 600 pixel. Let's see, so it's 600 pixel, right? We can edit it here only, and maybe we can go for 600 pixel. If we add here, this is also 600 pixel by 600 pixel, but we actually don't need that. So I've just shown you how we can add the artboards. I'll just keep the default. As this artboard is actually selected, that is why it's showing this size. So we need more artboard on the right side. So I'll just click this button once, twice, and thrice. So we can see in the layer panel artboard 1, artboard 2, Artboard 3 and Artboard 4. I'll just go to view and then fit on screen, so we can see all the artboards here. I'm still on Artboard tool mode, so I can select one by one artboards and drag it to the left and just remove that gap between the artboards, which actually we did in case of Illustrator design also, if you can remember. So there is no gap in between the artboards. Now I can go to Move tool and select Move tool only. I'll just press Ctrl 0 for fit on screen. Now we will face the different attitude of the Photoshop compared to Illustrator, because in case of Illustrator, we were very comfortable to create the entire design on all the artboard at once. In Illustrator, we didn't design artboard wise, rather we designed the whole artwork all together on or above every artboard. But that's the problem we are going to face it in case of Photoshop. Let's create a shape. I'll just take a custom shape, like what, maybe this arrow. This olive green color is okay for me. I'll just show you the scenario, the problem, the different attitude of Photoshop. I'll just select the artboard 1, or maybe I will not select anything. Okay, and now I'll create the arrow shape, and let's see. I actually overlapped the artboard 1 and artboard 2 and leave it, but look at the graphics. It is only visible on artboard 2 and it is coming under the artboard 2 group, even though it is overlapping on artboard 1, but it is not visible. And to create the seamless design, most of the time we overlapped the design in one artboard to another one, but here you have to draw the artboards singularly. Each artboard different design, and if we select artboard 4, and if we want to create a rectangle and I am not going to touch the artboard 4, see the last area, the last artboard I touched and finished the drawing, it's being drawn on that particular artboard, and that's the peculiarity of Photoshop artboard function. So in this case, even though you have the option of file, then export, and then artboards to file, and you need to find the destination where we want to save the artboards, just name anything like maybe slide, and then don't select the include overlapping, rather artboard contents only, and you can select JPG or a PNG, PNG 24 or PNG 8, and run, and you will get 4 different slides, 1200 by 1200 pixels, separately saved as PNG or JPG, whichever you like. But the design work inside the Photoshop is tedious. If you want this arrow to be overlapped on the first artboard also, you have to press Alt and then click and drag here, and as soon as you leave it, you will see it is copied in a different place. It is exactly positioned as the artboard 2 position. Now you need to drag it and match it with it, maybe something like that, and then only you will get this kind of overlapping graphics. If you want to move it to the 4th one, then you have to copy and then again drag it in the 4th one, and you see you get this kind of things. You can select the 3rd one and then drag it to the right, and in this way you can create the overlapping drawings and graphics, but not like the Illustrator that artboards are lying beneath the all kind of drawings and elements and vectors, and you can draw the entire design as a complete one design and just put it on all the artboard. You can draw it, manipulate it all together, and then when you export it, it would automatically split into as per your desired number of artboards and save it. So that's the problem actually Photoshop has. Now that is why we will not design the seamless carousel in Photoshop in this way. Rather, we will do it in a different way. I'll just close it. I don't need to save that. So in this case, I'll create new and then 1200 into 4 and 1200, so that I get the width of 4 1200 by 1200 space. I'm not going to select the artboard this time, and the RGB white background, 100 resolution, and create it. So here what we will do, we actually cannot understand that which are the 4 areas are there, so we will use the guide for the same. We'll go to view and then new guide layout, not the new guide layout, and open the window. Here we will use column 4. We don't need any kind of gutter or margin anywhere else, and we get 4 square artboard or artboard area, which will be converted into 4 slides when we will export it. So now we know that the first slide or the first post will be here, the second slide will be this one, the third one is this, and the 4th one is this one. Now we can design it. So now the design work is over. It's time to export this design into 4 square Instagram posts. So how will we do that? Let's go to crop tool and then right click and go to slice, select tools. So you can see here it is showing that slice number 1. Now if we right click over there, then we can go to divide slice option, and we need vertically or horizontally, that I'll show you. If we go for this one, and if I increase it to 3, you can see we can get 3 horizontal equally divided slice, but we don't need that. We need divide vertically into 4, and now you can see the 4 slice is precisely as we need. So we'll just press OK, and now if I go to file, export, and go to save for web legacy option, then select PNG 4. We actually don't need transparency because there is no transparent background over there, but let it be like that, it's not a problem, and we can save it wherever we want, like in desktop, Insta Carousel, and let the name same as instacarousel.png and save. And now if we go to that folder, I'm pressing Windows D, go to desktop, and here you can see the images are there. one, the second slide, the third one, and the fourth one. Now again I will upload them into my Instagram account and show you how will it look when Instagram post will be shown on your mobile, or if you visit it in browser also. So here is my Instagram account. I have uploaded those templates over here. If I just click it, it would look like this. And if I go for a mobile mode, maybe I'll select which one, Galaxy Note 9, something like that. I'll refresh the browser. In mobile, you can see in this way, this is the post, and if you open it and then drag it like this, so it will be seen in this way. So that's it. I hope this content helped you, and if yes, ensure to give a like and be a part of this creative world by subscribing to the channel. Also, ring the bell to get notified for more tips, tricks and tutorials. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Till then, keep learning.